Hi guys, I'm back. So today we are going to be talking about 5 ways to get your book, the book that you've written, in front of people. So these are 5 unique ways. The 4th one is my absolute favorite, so make sure you stick around to hear that one. Talked about this before. So these are 5 unique ways for you to get your book, the book that you have penned, your baby, in front of people who will read that book. So the first way is to put on your own event. Yes, I've talked about this before. Personally, I enjoy putting on events. When I first started dancing, there wasn't really a space that I felt very comfortable dancing in, so I created my own, and it was a lot of fun. It's something that I do not regret doing. Am I the best event planner? Not necessarily. I don't put up all the beautiful decorations and things like that. You can have someone help you with that. But I think that instead of waiting around for that perfect event to come around that will really do justice to your book, you should put it on yourself. Your friends and family will come. They'll celebrate you as well. You can decorate how you like. You can really put your book on display. You can even have other people come as vendors, because that's a great way to support other local businesses if you want to. If that's not what your vision is, don't do that. Write down your vision and make it come to life, just like you did with that amazing book that you wrote. Number 2 is a lot of fun. You can not only put on your own events, but you can also attend other events that involve books as well. So you should come to the Epic Book Chat, check and see when we're having the next one, and you'd be more than welcome to come and share your book with us. So you get your ticket, and there is always going to be time to talk about what you're doing. Don't ever feel bad about, and this is for me too, don't ever feel bad about talking about what you do to other people. You never know who is sitting there who really needs your words of wisdom and may be looking for another good, delicious book to read. So if you attend other bookish events, you'll be able to talk about yourself as an author. One place that has a lot of really great events for books, especially in the summertime, I'm getting so excited just thinking about it, of course, is your local library. They always have things going on to do with books, because that's what the place is usually filled with. You may meet other authors as well. It's a really great way to network. So get out of your comfort zone, maybe put on your own event, but if you're not feeling up to it, if you need some ideas, you can always go to another event and see what they do. Are you ready for the 3rd one? This is one you may already be doing. It has to do with social media. So join some of those Facebook groups that have to do with writing. Join one where people are not controlling. That's, I like to join the ones where they're not controlling. You know how some people are, you can only post on this day and only if you're wearing a green shirt and standing on one leg. It's like, okay, not gonna join this one. You can join other groups that are similar to the book that you've written, or just one for authors in general. You can also create your own groups. I'm always talking about doing your own thing. And another thing that people sleep on a lot that isn't as popular as it was before, but something that I still really enjoy, are meetup groups. Meetup is a platform that allows people to get on. They meet up with people who have the same interest in them. So if you're a person that's obsessed with hiking, you can join a hiking group. You guys go hiking a whole bunch of times a week, because you know how y'all hikers do. This one you join for authors, maybe aspiring authors, or just book lovers in general. If you do not see a meetup group that really fits your fancy, you can always start your own. So it's really minimal pricing for that. I've started several meetup groups, and it's been a great way to meet other like-minded people and get out the message that I'm trying to get out. So think about some of those things. Okay. My favorite one, number 4, this one is spiritual. We always going to talk about the mindset on here. You may need to remove some of your limiting beliefs. So the best way to determine what your limiting beliefs are, I think, is doing some shadow work. So you're going within, you're writing down things that you believe about yourself, about your book, about your success as an author, and you're exploring that. You're being honest and vulnerable with yourself. As soon as you can clear those things out, you will most likely see a lot more sales coming in. Don't be afraid of success, but if you are afraid of success, ask yourself why. What is that blockage that's in your way, making you feel like, yes, I'm going to be a best-selling author? Because let me tell you something. I've read at least 2 books in the last month or so that are bestsellers, and they were a really beautiful, profound message, but they weren't written in a way that was, how do you say, beyond a middle school level. Okay, they were written really well, anybody could understand it, but it wasn't like all this super flowery language or anything like that. It got straight to the point. It wasn't all grammatically correct, which kind of drove me a little bit crazy because, you know, I'm a teacher, but it got the point across and they still were bestsellers. So if they can do that, why can't you? Erase those limiting beliefs, address them, maybe go to therapy for it. I highly recommend therapy. Do something that'll get those limiting beliefs out of your way so you can sell these books. Last one, and I think this one is like really underrated and it's so much fun, is to have a photo shoot for yourself and your book. Many people are visual, and we like book covers, even though people say, you know, we can't judge a book by its cover. I want to see the cover of your book and I want to see you with it. That's a great way to celebrate your book. So when you join these Facebook groups, when you start this meetup group, whatever it is, have a picture up there of yourself with your book, holding it, because that's your baby. Just like you take pictures, well, it's not quite on the same level, obviously, but just like you take pictures with your family, take a picture with your book. Be proud of yourself for this milestone. I'm going to see your lovely face with your book. Or if you're a little camera shy and you don't want to do it, because I was at first too, but let me tell you, photo shoots are so liberating. I'm so happy that I joined an amazing PR firm that does them all the time. It's really helped me to come out of my shell. But if you're a person who's a little shy, doesn't want to have your face all in there, which don't know why, because I'm sure you are beautiful, handsome, just take pictures of the book so that you'll have some, you know, if you're talking about it, you can just bust it out. Oh yes, this is my book, I'm an author. You know, have some pictures of the book, the cover of the book, so that you can show people and that you can post it on social media and different places. So pictures are pretty important. So those were the 5 ways that you can get out there in a really unique way to promote your book. Highly recommend them all. Share this with a friend who may have written a really good book that, you know, they may be a little bit shy about putting it out there. I feel like you've done all this work and you want people to read the book, so put it out there. Don't forget about your book. So whatever you do today, I hope it's something that brings you joy. And if these tips helped you out, if you liked even one of them, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more content like this, and drop a comment below with your favorite tip or any other tips that you may have for other authors.